Welcome, Jin. So I don't know how long I'll be able to hold the stream open for, because I prefer to give my woman all of my attention. But it is what it is, broski. Especially since my girl said fuck the appointment that she actually had rescheduled today, but she wanted to actually go. But ooh, server congested. Alright. And there we go. I'm sorry, I'm just literally aching over the pain of my freaking ankle. I've wound it up tightly as best as I could. It's just that, oh man, it still sucks. You need to put a ring on it. On who? No, she just feels like she doesn't even want to go at all, because it's literally too hot today. We'll get there when we can. There's a process that comes to it when it comes to our culture. Alright, anyways. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time I'd like to quickly check on the Messel terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. I don't think you'd even be able to walk through the front door, bro. Oh, great. So there's two of these now. Fun. Yeah. Volcanic disruptions. Restless Malala. You! Yes, you! With the weapon! Pardon my candor, but you must accompany me to Matchlock Menagerie this instant. What? No, I'm not asking you on a leisurely outing. I'm asking you to save innocent lives. I spied a trio of volcanic scorpions stalking after some defenseless animals. Were I to vanish and allow the scorpions to prey upon those creatures, I'd never forgive myself. We must make for the menagerie and defend them, no matter the cost. Obviously, I can't chase off a nest of hungry pests alone. It requires strength, specifically your strength. Step lively, then. We have no time to lose. Oh, for crying out loud. Wants me to literally go all the way back. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well. Listen, the best I could tell you is to like try and make sure that there's not a trace of Edom in you, and just make sure you're full-blooded. You're fully blooded one of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's all I'm saying. If you even want to get in there, and if you are, good. You can follow the laws and the commandments, and then you can actually, be considered one of us. No, we're not terrorists. Considering that's what most people try to think. Every time I say, oh, Israel or Israelite, no. True Israelite. Not those terrorists. I know that gets construed a lot, and people actually get scared just from Israel nowadays because, you know, World War III and all that shit. I saw them. I saw the scorpions. They're closing in on 2 tiny critters as we speak. Those volcanic monstrosities terrify me. What terrifies me more is knowing what they'll do to their core if we don't act swiftly. Jewish, correct? Not Jewish, but true Jew. Because Jewish means you're like a Jew. Similar to it. Worry not, little ones. I'm on my way! What 2 tiny critters was this guy talking about? Oh, over here? Oh, for crying out loud. I'm laughing at the character. Yeah, he's gung-ho, that's for sure. Gods, I thought that was the end of me. I took every drop of courage I could muster. Thankfully, the little ones managed to escape without a scratch. I'll have to find them and lead them to the entrance before the other scorpions catch us in their sights. I'll meet you back where it all be... I'll meet you back there when all is well. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, who are these little ones? Because last I checked, all the things here are gone. You, my weapon-wielding friend, are a lifesaver. I realize this all escalated rather quickly, but you performed admirably under the pressure. To tell the truth, I have a bit of a history with those scorpions. In my previous life, I was tasked with introducing new and exciting creatures into Matchlock Menagerie, that our guests might know the wonders of the animal kingdom. As one might expect, the prospect of scorpions posed a great risk, and we often argue with the upper management as to whether keeping them would be worth the cost. In the end, however, the menagerie's curator ordered us to take them in. Supposedly, the scorpion-based vodka was a popular delicacy in Alexandria before the war. The higher-ups sought to recreate those drinks and share them with the masses by way of... oh, jeez. The auto thing. By way of a new exhibit. Time passed, and I finally returned as an endless, only to discover the menagerie in shambles. Those thrice-damned scorpions have the run of the place now. I should have argued against the curator's plans when I had the chance. I should never have agreed to that terrible exhibit. No matter how hard I tried to let things go, those pangs of regret never abated. So when I spotted those innocent creatures wandering into the menagerie, I felt obligated to return, to save what little I could. Thanks to you, my consciousness is clearer, and our fuzzy new friends are none the worse for wear. And where are these fuzzy new friends? Oh! Did it originally belong to the menagerie? I forgot what they were called, but they look cute. They must have, but I don't recall bringing in such precious pups. Perhaps one of my associates introduced them after I left. Regardless, I can rest easy in the knowledge that these two will have each other, even when I'm long gone. I should be able to escort them to safety from here. You have my deepest gratitude, presumably theirs as well. I forgot what they were called. Wombats? Or no? Tapirs? No. Ah, I forgot what they were called. They're the ones who burrow on the ground, and their fucking ass is where their whole armor plate design is at. Ah, I can't remember. Exhausted engineer. Oh, wow. Wait, how many do I already have now? Ether currents. Oh, wow. Just one more. 2. 4 more, and it's done, and I can fly around this place. All I wanted was relaxing reprieve in Opal Springs. I never thought it would come to this. I misplaced something precious to me. You see, a set of blueprints. I suspected I dropped them on my way to the springs, but the terminal suddenly shut down as I was retracing my steps. I was so absorbed in my search, I couldn't even vanish with the others. Forgive me my boldness, but you seem a generous sort, and I'm sorely in need of help. Find what I'm after, and I'll make it worth your while. Before my soak, I paid a visit to the Arena of Valor, so I'll leave that area to you. For my part, I plan to scour the springs one more time. Oh yes, leave the dangerous place to me. Oh, there are multiple... Oh, mother... Flippin' Hubbard. Arena advertisement? No. Fighting familiars. Wood versus solid gold. Will Malala tradition triumph, or will modernity make its mark in this monumental match? That's the matches for... Okay. Ice cream illustration. Need a frigid treat to beat the heat? Shocking all your taste buds with volcanic lightning. A new flavor of frozen delight that's got customers asking, how can something so hot be so cool? Though the ice cream sounds dangerously delightful, this advertisement makes no mention of anything remotely architectural. These are not the blueprints you seek. These are not the joys you are looking for. There we go. Detailed documentation. A massive tower crowned with a statue of a golden woman is mapped out in painstaking detail. Missile terminal. Oh, wait, what? These appear to be the blueprints to the missile terminal. The blueprints likely belong to the exhausted engineer. It would be best to return to Opal Springs and deliver them to her. After a quick once over with them. Oh my gosh, look at this bozo flying overhead. Oh yeah, just rub it in my face that I can't fly. Bastards. Yeah, that's to the next area. I searched every nook and cranny for those blueprints, but I've not found a single scattered sheet. I don't know where else they could have ended up. Please tell me you managed to track them down. Oh, my blueprints! My dear sweet blueprints! How I've missed you! Oh gosh, a cutscene. I just knew I dropped these on my stroll. Thank you ever so much for retrieving them. Hmm. When we first began development on the Messel terminal, I drafted these blueprints for its design. If you can believe it, the finished product is the work of yours truly. Well, to be fair, the concept wasn't entirely my own making. I have Malala folklore to thank for its creation. Oh? According to said folklore, we Malala were refugees from another world. Our ancestors once lived in a sun-kissed paradise by the sea. That is, until those very seas began to freeze and calamity engulfed everything in its path. Under the protection of the Great Speaker, my ancestors were guided to this world, left in their homeland a towering statue of their savior. The Speaker was a compassionate and selfless soul, sacrificing all she had to save her people, not unlike Queen Sphene, no? With the legend of the Speaker as my inspiration, I incorporated Her Majesty's beauteous visage into the top of the terminal, forever at the heart of our city. A flawless idea, if I do say so myself. I gave everything, my passion, my time, my love of country, to see these blueprints given shape. They aren't merely pieces of parchment, they're my life's work personified. Yet I nearly left them to rot in the arena of valor. I would be laughing this off if I weren't so furious with myself. What's important is that you brought them back, and I owe you a great debt. At this rate, I may never meet Her Majesty face to face. All I wish to do now is gaze upon her glorious image before I fade away. You have my thanks, stranger. May fortune favor you always. Oh, this hits different. And then you just see a little poof of golden dust the moment he walked off. Literally just poof of golden dust coming into screen the moment he walked off screen. And you're like, ah, shit. Okay. So 2 more and then poof, we're done. Just gonna teleport back here. Oh wow, that's stupid, but okay. Hmm? I saw that. Saw what? Oh yeah. Ah, cough. Kiwa. As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Messel terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens, it's called. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. That's where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh, the right idea just occurred to me. What might that be? I'll save it for after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. Her great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville? As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Kafkiwa isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. I can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. Bleep, bloop, error, verification system initialized, user registration, confirm. Greetings, and welcome to the Wind's Path Gardens, a sanctuary of exploration and discovery. The marvels of the natural world await you. Whee! Oh, whoa. I know what this reminds me of. Oh, that landing animation was sick. I know what part of Final Fantasy IX this reminds me of.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends.
Damn. Shade with a compliment.
As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud.
He clicked his teeth.
As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life. Kafkiwa.
Yeah, for real. Ah, Kafkiwa.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Wind's Path Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent.
Oh.
Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Absolutely not.
Oh. I should have known, Aaronville.
We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave?
Aaronville.
You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Eleneshpia. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
1 second. Okay, back. Alright. And with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless. And be sure to absorb the delightful scenery. Straight to the west, huh? Oh, northwest now. There it is. I love the SSD Fenrir. Literally the fastest mount when it comes to a new area. Literally leave all your worries behind. Not only that, the field of flowers here are beautiful. All spectacular. I somehow anticipated this. I thought those things were some sort of enormous tree, but they're actually sculptures. What a lovely garden. The scenery here is nothing short of remarkable. To think that Sphene has managed to preserve it for the Endless. This particular garden is called Blossoms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. They are all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is like a great conservatory? Precisely, my dear Cryle. Here you'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. Oh, Arabelle. I expect that that some creatures I encountered outside of Torol may have cousins in this world. While I am no expert on life and the reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Oh, she chose this one to be last to try and assuage to his interests and hobby. Anchorer. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Oh. Here we have not only a world-traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlene's finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. In search of discovery. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area, after all. As Ellen Ashbia suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside of Tyrol, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlene myself, but I'd like to think I know interesting... I like to think I know interesting when I see it. Northwest. We'll come across that at some point. Specimen observing endless. Oh, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See your plants within capsules? Oh. These are species that either can't survive in Windspath Gardens or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require, from tropical to frigid climes, while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Oh, wow. That's not bad. See that mother sucker aetherite up there. You see a creature wandering about that resembles the Trents native to the Twelveswood. They look like exact copies from the Twelveswood. And they're called Timbermen. Makes sense. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by endless, then by machines. Water watching endless. Did you know that even the water here is created using electrope? The initial product is too pure though. Adjustments have to be made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you ever been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. That is one sick mount. Nah, what? And how many tails does it have? Like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 tails. That's pretty cool. Terminal gazing endless. My answers aren't actually Alexandrian, but hailed from a place called Conde Petai. Pondi Pitai? Huh. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say Lolly Ho in a spirited manner. Just like the dwarves in the first. That's crazy. So in the first reflection, the Lalafels, their species name is called a dwarf. And that is literally their way of being able to say hello. Lolly ho! El Settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree, the Leafa tree, or Ifa tree. Its name was... Wow. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. Yggdrasil. Kinda, yeah. Whoops, wrong one. Let's not get too far. Okay, no, let's not go too far ahead. We'll follow along. Fuck these flowers. Hey. Oh no, Jin, we finally reached level 100. The story quest line is now at level 100. Oh man. But this is where you can go on leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable Mewapieras, who are especially trained by a Turali friend? Just say the word and we will send you up, up and away. A Turali friend. There you have it. Shall we then? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so stupid. You are ready. Go ahead and mount up. Mewapieras fly a set route, so you need only relax and enjoy the view. Whoa! Damn, they really do fly. The way you were flying from, we look like migrating birds. Except we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew, but I learned it from the shamaness, not from you. Migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. Aww. I think you not to call me that. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you have fun. What a joy to see living memory from up high. Her puns are as bad as Yang's. And I don't like that. I'm glad she didn't get that from her mother. Ah, that was wonderful. Experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust. Mm-hmm. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fuss. See, Bun Bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and Luxarius and Mary. Thank you for indulging me. I've heard worse. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we were headed to the aerial terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Or Eleneshpia. Before we actually talk to him, Oh, northwest? Oh, it's right there. So now when we complete the quest, we'll have all of the ether currents and we can actually fly around this place. I'm gonna cry and be happy all at the same time. She's only a fascismal construct from her memories. I understand this, but when she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? Oh my fucking god, that's the most emotion we've gotten out of Erenville throughout this whole fucking journey. No, I'm dead ass, Jin. That is the most emotion that we've ever gotten out of Eleneshpia out of this whole Dawntrail journey. Like literally through Endwalker to now. That was the most emotion we've ever gotten from him. It's not fair. Jaw on the floor, y'all dead ass. We'll be there for Erenville. We saw you from below. It looked like you were having fun. It will be hard, but let us send Kafkiwa off with a smile. You weren't there for Endwalker.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy.
Oh.
Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Eleneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature.
Precisely.
Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Eleneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
And those feelings will live on.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place.
Mary, you caught that in recording, right? You finally admitted to having friends.
So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go. And do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Oh.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
You couldn't have asked for more fulfilling final hours than these. I'm so happy to have met you, Xeris, Mary, you and everyone. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for watching over my Elenespia. You'll be fine now. I know it. We'll leave this to you, Elenespia. I won't waver. Not anymore. If you are ready yourselves, then so am I. Looking at the sights once more. Watching. For the last moments. There we go. There you are.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?